Okay, start.
All right, here we go. This is episode 1, Trevor Linden card and stuff. So I'm Trevor, Georgia. This is Georgia. These are it's a box of unopened cards, Upper Deck Series 193 and 94, that I picked up today, and another box here. And we're going to open some of these packages and see what we got. So first, we'll start off with this one right here.
And I will open it.
Well, we'll see. We might let you have one.
And open it.
This is from 1993-94. That was a great year for hockey. A lot of great players were still around back then, namely Wayne Gretzky. My son never got to see Wayne Gretzky play.
Or me.
Or my daughter.
There's a little damage. Hopefully none of the packs are. Like here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, see?
Yeah, I know.
There's some special way that there's always like a
Yeah,
way
I know.
that you can like open it.
Okay, so my son thinks he knows what he's talking about, but don't touch anything. I've been collecting cards since before he was even a thought. Okay. So this is the way the cards would have been presented in the store. They would have been in the box like this. And Georgia. So this is what the packs look like.
Long crimp on the top. That means they're
What's that, Lyndon?
the long crimp.
What does that mean? That's the top?
Yeah. Well, some have a smaller one and some have a bigger one.
Okay.
So this means it's a newer. It's like a newer print run.
Okay, well that would be maybe in Pokemon land, but I'm talking about hockey cards. The reason why it's higher on the top is because it's got this hole punch here, so that the cards could be hung up on a rack.
Exactly.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab a couple packs each.
So 3 each.
Georgie's going to get a pack here too.
He calls me Georgie. Yay.
Okay, so now you have to be very careful when you open these.
So don't open it yet. We'll help you. No, I know. Like this.
We don't want to wreck the cards inside.
I always do something good, maybe.
Okay, so here we got right away Kirk McLean.
Kirk McLean.
Captain Kirk, we call him here in Vancouver.
Oh, I know.
He had an amazing run in '94.
Dad, you have to take the first card and put it at the back because that's usually the shiny one. Never mind. Okay. We got Trevor Linden.
Dimitri.
Trevor
Christmas?
Linden.
Already?
Trevor Linden. Yeah, we have Trevor Linden. Wait, you're Trevor.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wow, what a coincidence. The second card we pull out is a famous Vancouver Canuck that shares both of our names. Here, give me a sleeve too.
Trevor, this guy, and Linden.
Here, just give me a little stack that I can pull. We'll put all of them in the soft sleeves. Yeah, I'll open that for you, but we'll all alternate here. Obviously, I'm not very good at this.
Yeah.
Need a little bit of practice. I can't see anything. All right, so I got my Kirk McLean in the sleeve. Georgie, let me help you. So you gotta be careful with these cards.
So we have this weird guy.
Yeah, he's a weird guy. Here, you can hold. Here, Georgie, did you wash your hands?
Yeah. No,
Let me see them.
Didn't.
No, you didn't. Go wash them. Soap and water and dry them off, please.
I did. I'll help you. Okay, next up we have. These cards are a little sticky.
Yeah.
We got Stephen Lebeau from the Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks. Should we just sleeve them all or what?
Well, I think you just want to sleeve the good ones. Here I got a Scott Stevens. For anybody that followed hockey in the 80s and 90s, Scott Stevens was a very tough character. He used to lay out some very big hits.
Kelly.
Gary Suter.
Here we got a cool looking card. We have
What does that one say, Linden?
It says Ice Gallery.
Oh, that's an ice gallery. Okay, that's a hard sleeve.
Okay.
So Georgia got a Mike Vernon,
And
famous Calgary goaltender. And then she also got Georgie. Did you drop them? Okay, you're done. Okay, you're done.
Georgia. No.
Let me see that one. Ice gallery.
I don't know who.
Kovalev. Adam Graves.
Yeah, Adam Graves.
Oh yeah, he was an incredible player back in the day. So we got Peter Bondra, great European player for the Capitals back in the day. Corey Miller,
Oh, got another cool card.
Martin Ruchinsky, Tom Chorsky. Who do you got there?
Right wing. Number 42.
David Oliver? Not a guy that I've heard of.
But it's a cool looking card.
Okay, so how many packs do we got open here? That was the first one. Everybody got the first one each. Okay, so now we're on to our second packs.
Not me. I'm going nice and slow. Okay, we'll have hard ones. No,
So what we're looking for, obviously, is we're probably looking for some Gretzky's, Sakic's, Lemieux,
Alexander Senna.
or Canucks. We like any of the Canucks.
Seen Hill. Oh, okay, we got shiny.
Gary Volk. Oh, who'd you get? Who's that?
Shiny.
What's his name?
Timu Saland.
Teemu Selanne. Teemu Selanne? Is that a Nordiques jersey? Oh, Jets. Okay, excellent Finnish player. Here we have Gary Volk. Played for the Canucks for a little while. Met him in the alumni suite. Awesome guy. Next card I have up is Dave Andrechuk. Leafs fans probably love this guy. I believe he played for Buffalo for a little while.
We got Peter Bondra.
Peter Bondra. Yeah, I already mentioned him earlier. European player. We got my next card up here is Kirk Muller.
We got a Kevin Hatcher.
Oh, yeah, I met Kevin Hatcher. He played for the Washington Capitals. I met him when my cousin Alan May was playing there. Kevin Hatcher, very tall. Oh, we got a Vancouver Canuck, and who is it? Jeff Brown. Really good defenseman back in the day for us. Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one for me to look at because this is a cup. This is the Stanley Cup. That's Mark Messier. And his New York Rangers played my Vancouver Canucks in 1994 and beat them. And eventually Messier came to play for the Vancouver Canucks, and that was a very sad time for Canucks fans. He's one of the most disliked Canucks. The only reason why we got Messier is because we couldn't get Gretzky. I don't like Messier, but you can't deny that he was a born leader and an excellent player, and he's got Stanley Cup rings.
I'm moving on to my
I'm going to put this
second
one in
pack.
a sleeve, believe it or not.
It's not a regular card. I guess you could say. Okay, so we got...
Oh, hold on. So I met this player soon after he got traded to the Vancouver Canucks. He was on a team that was full of superstars, and they just, I don't know, they didn't have enough money or to pay him, or I don't know why they got rid of him or traded him. But it was one of the best trades ever for a Vancouver player.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No.
This is Marcus Naslin's rookie year. This is Naslin's rookie card, and he ended up becoming the captain for the Vancouver Canucks, and his jersey got retired. He's a legendary player. This is a big deal for me.
Okay. I just got Wayne Gretzky
What?
for the Kings.
Oh, that's a hard... No. That's not a soft...
Yes, sir.
That's not a soft sleeve, bro. That's hard sleeve.
I'm
Hard sleeve right now.
trying.
You want to double bag it? Go ahead. Al McInnes. This guy was one of the hardest shots ever.
This is my card now.
he thinks it's his card, but I bought them, so it's actually
Yeah,
my
well,
card.
I opened it.
That's
We got Wayne Gretzky for the Kings. I swear I saw the back and I knew who it was.
Pavel Demitra, great player. Oh, Shooter's Edge, Brett Hull. So I met Brett Hull in 1986 with his dad, Bobby Hull. Brett hadn't been in the NHL yet. He had got drafted by Calgary. And so when I met Bobby, I was getting his autograph. He was the ambassador for a minor league tournament. It was sponsored by a company. I won't mention that company. They're not paying me. And so when I met Bobby, he's like, "Oh, how old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 10 years old." He's like, "Oh, yeah, this is my son, Brett." I'm like, "Oh, yeah. He's going to play in the NHL." I go, "What team?" And he said, "Calgary." I'm like, Calgary.
Oh my God.
And I didn't get his autograph. Big regret of mine. Anyways. Jyrki Lumi. Put that up. Jyrki Lumi is a great player. He was a high-risk, high-reward defenseman for the Vancouver Canucks. He was very offensive, got a lot of goals. Hard to compare him to a player now, but maybe he was kind of the prototype for a Hughes-type player, or a Christian Ehrhoff maybe is a better comparison. Excellent Canuck for us over the years. So that's my pack. Georgia, I'm going to help you open your pack. Okay, let's do this. Let's try this again. Georgia tried to open her last pack without washing her hands after dinner, and we know that's a big no-no.
No, I washed my hands.
Okay, well, I didn't see it, so anyways, we're glad that you're back, and we're going to see what you got.
Rob Pearson.
Okay. Oh, who's this right up front? Hey! What are the chances?
You got another Trevor Linden.
Got another Trevor Linden.
Nice.
Trevor
Bob Ross.
Linden.
Bob Ross.
Okay, here, Georgie, I'll put that into a sleeve.
I got a Bob
Hi,
Ross.
This
Ooh,
is a special one. This is a special one. It's
I got
Shiny.
a...
Oh, it's bent. It's bent. It's
Bent?
not straight.
oh, that's just the
I
pack.
got
It's curved. It's not
a-
Yeah, but
damaged.
this one is straight.
That's all right. That's not.
I got
It's not permanently damaged. Just got a little bit of a. You see a little bit of a curve in that. That just needs to flatten out. Now, I guess that corner. If you're a serious collector, that corner is not
this
perfect.
He looks like a rookie.
I got
Whoa! Who is that?
I got this guy. I don't know what his name is, but I got him.
It's a shiny.
I got him.
Oh, we got another Teemu Selänne.
Oh yeah, it's a team of friends.
Yeah, he's from Finland, just like your grandpa was.
Ooh, a goalie Canuck.
Another one?
Oh wow,
Yeah,
Georgia,
that's
I guess you're on a roll here. Can we see these cards? Let's see that. Let me pull that. Oh, it's another Kirk McLean.
Dad, how much do you think this
I
Wayne
have a
Gretzky
Cook
will go for?
McLean.
Okay, we saw
Job, Georgia.
Ooh,
We have a Sandris.
Ozelinch.
Yeah.
I have a.
Are these okay? So you need to let me look at your cards here, because you might have some that are worth money, because these players weren't around when he was born. He doesn't know if they're good or
And I
not.
can barely. David Cart.
I have this guy. I
can't
don't
really
know what
read
his
these names.
name
So
is.
yeah, what's that one, Georgie? Mike Donnelly.
I have McDonald.
Ryan McGill.
So Adam Oates.
I have this guy. He
Scott
played for
Melleby.
the.
Mellingby.
Who does he play for?
So Bob Rouse.
Who
Bob.
does he play?
Georgie, don't interrupt. Bob Rouse. I went to school with his cousin.
Ooh. We got an Alex Kastonov.
Konstantinov.
Kent Mederville.
Kent Manderville.
We got a Wendell Clark.
I
Yeah,
got this-
so what team is he on there? Nordiques, eh?
Avalanche.
I want to show them.
And
Travis Green, former Vancouver Canucks coach.
I got a Travis Green. There we go. Here you go.
see, these are actual legit.
Da-da-da-da. Was that it? That's your two packs, right? Okay, we're gonna,
I've way
after we
I've
go
done
through
way more than
these,
two.
we're gonna grab two more from the other
One,
box.
2,
Can I
3,
get
4, 5, 6, 7. We've
We
opened.
got a Russ Courtnall.
I got a.
We have 7 packs right here. 7 things.
Daddy, was this guy?
That's so that team.
We
Linden.
got Ted Brewery.
Okay,
I'll show you the-
Linden, what team is that?
This is Ted Brewery.
These are the Whalers.
And where were the Whalers playing out of?
I'm not sure.
Hartford.
This is Ted Brewery. Here he is. Should I go, Daddy? I got a Flames.
Yeah, that's
Who
right.
is
That's the
this?
Flames.
This is Phil Hardsleeve.
Phil Hardsleeve. He's
Phil
one of the best
Hardsleeve.
American-born defensemen of all time. He played in Buffalo for quite a while, but he did have some time in Calgary and a couple other teams.
I got a guy that has a B on his jersey. A B.
Boston.
Boston.
So next we're gonna open up this upper deck.
So what's his name?
Series 1.
Wait, where my other card go?
Marizus Cherkowski.
Where'd my other card go?
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Junior thinks he's going to open, but I'm opening it. I'm the one with the steady hand here.
And I'm gonna open a pack.
Dad, this is my pile. That's your pile. Okay.
What he doesn't know is that it's all my pile.
No.
Do you want to buy some of these cards off me?
No.
No, he says.
I wanna open one.
Yeah, you're gonna get a turn. We'll put that. Go put this in the garbage. So we'll put the. Hey, here we go. So we see that there. Okay, good. Okay, now what we're gonna go into is this one here. It's Series 1. It's the same year. I don't know exactly what the difference with these other cards. Maybe one is like an American issue, one's a Canadian.
And maybe
there's subsets. It's been so long since we've collected cards. It's hard for me to know exactly what I've got here.
those might be a small crimp. Like it might not have that big crimp on the top.
Are you talking about the package?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, number one, these packages have Wayne Gretzky on them. So
Okay,
here we
so
go.
we
Ooh,
got-
these are fatter. They got more cards in
Okay,
them.
so there's more cards
yeah.
and they're
These are
fat.
like
Oh,
super
wow.
packs.
Wait,
So these
they
is the
have a-
pack we're opening right
Yeah,
now.
They both have a big crimp. This series 1 has.
As you can see, other
Georgia,
Small
don't interrupt.
kind of like that.
Georgia.
And telling them about the pack.
Let your brother tell them about the packs because actually he's kind of knows what he's talking about.
These packs have a lot more cards in them.
They do, and they got the hologram on the corner there, right?
Yeah, World Junior.
Oh, you got a World Junior card?
I have a couple World Junior.
Oh, that's exciting.
This is mostly fat.
Okay,
Fake
got a
chicken.
Pavel Buro.
A who? Oh, that's Pavel Bure.
Pavel Bure.
Hold that card up, Georgie. Sit back, please.
Ow! It hurt my shoulder.
Yeah, sleeve this bad boy.
Ow.
Okay, so that first card that we opened, Pavel Bure, awesome. Another famous Vancouver Canuck who jersey was retired.
Second one, we got Adam Oates.
Adam Oates was one of the playmakers, all-time playmakers in the NHL. I think he had more assists than maybe
Should I
he's.
sleeve him?
And he was very accurate with his shot. I believe one year he did really good on the accuracy shooting. Here I got Felix Potvin. That's his rookie card. This is awesome. He was a big-time goaltender in Toronto, but he did come to Vancouver near the end of his career and was backed up by Bob Essence. Essence was a journeyman goaltender, but Potvin got hurt, and Essence took over, and for a backup goalie, he had quite a run. I remember the fans were starting to chant called Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. He was great.
So my second card is a World Junior Sweden '93 champion,
Adrian Acoin. So Adrian Acoin was another. I believe he played for the Canucks. Maybe he went to the Montreal Canadiens for a little while too. But Acoin was a great player. Here we got.
another
Hey, quit hogging it.
Sweden '93 world champion, Richard Kupas.
Okay, quit hogging it. Okay, I need to show mine
I'm
too,
getting all the
right?
hits.
So 100 Point Club. We got Steve Yzerman, one of the great leaders in hockey. Played for the Detroit Red Wings. He was the captain. Stevie Y. He's from British Columbia. Another incredible leader. Whoa! I think I see something over there. Okay. Tyler Wright, Doug Waite, and Peter Klima. I guess they were like a sort of a duo for a little while there. These cards are sticky, so I'm thinking because they're so glossy.
They stick.
Yeah, we gotta be careful when we pull them apart. We don't want to wreck the veneer on them, I guess.
Yeah, the picture.
Yeah, because sometimes it like rips and then there's like something on it.
So we had a Kevin Hatcher, and this is Darian Hatcher. It's his little brother. He was another tough player, another tough defenseman. Todd Krieger. Kelly Bookberger. Oh, and speaking of that Bob Essensa, so there's Bob Essensa there. He was a backup in Winnipeg before we got him in Vancouver. Real good backup goaltender. And once again, here we go with Kevin Hatcher. This is a pretty good picture of him. Yeah, these cards are sticky. That's what happens. They're all shiny. Kevin Hatcher. Here he is, captain. I believe he's an American-born player.
Yeah, yes.
Dad, can you check out some of these cards?
Okay, so why don't you, instead of just pulling them all out, just let me know one at a time who you got there.
Glenn
Wesley, great defenseman.
Alexander.
Andrzejewski, Grant Fuhr. He was a great goaltender for Edmonton. Tom Peterson, Dave Ellett, Mike Eastwood, Patrick Waugh. So here we go. This is Patrick Waugh.
Roy.
It's Patrick Waugh. Chris Chelios. Hello, Mario Lemieux, the great one. So this Lemieux, this Patrick Waugh, those are definitely worth putting in your sleeves. And this one here is Owen Nolan. So Owen Nolan played for the Quebec Nordiques. They eventually became the Colorado Avalanche. Owen Nolan, I believe, was born in Ireland. So he was an Irish-born player. On the back, it says Owen Nolan has increased his productivity in each of his 3 NHL seasons. The #1 pick in the 90 entry draft. I remember his card was kind of a big deal when he first came out. Then it just goes a little blurb about some goals that he got in some games or whatever.
I'm going on to my second pack now.
Ooga booga. Ooga booga. Ooga booga.
Googly googly.
Daddy? I'm bored.
Okay, bye-bye.
What? I have a pack here.
So we got Alexander Mogilny. He was a Russian-born player that defected because Russia was a communist country back then, and they didn't just let people come and go as they wanted. And so he left the country and sought asylum in North America, and was the first player to do so. Back then, if you were Russian-born, you played for the Russian Red Army or whatever, the national team. He came play the NHL. Incredible player. Eventually, we got him in Vancouver. He's not in the Hockey Hall of Fame yet, but he should be.
I just got a star rookie. He
Who's
plays
that?
for the Canucks. It's Dan Rutashin.
Dan Ratushny? I don't know. I've never heard of him. So, like, I guess if he was a rookie prospect, he didn't make it very far because I've been following the Canucks since 1984, going to games since then, and I've never heard of him.
Got this down.
Pierre Turgeon. Pierre Turgeon is Sylvain Turgeon's son. Another excellent player, second-generation NHLer. Here we got Trent Klatt. This must be one of his first years in the league. He's playing for the North Stars, so it's his 3rd or 4th year. He came to the Canucks in the Sedin's first couple of years, and he was instrumental in mentoring them becoming the great players that they were eventually to become. Trent Klatt is credited as being their first best line mate many years ago. What do you got there?
I have this little piece of something.
Interesting.
Like a little map piece. Looks like a map.
Whoa, this is very strange. I don't know what this is.
Whoa, leave it.
Yeah,
It's like a map.
hold it up. Maybe somebody knows what it is. If you know what that is at home and you're watching, can you put something in the comments? It's a weird strip.
It's like a strip of like map.
Yeah, that's what it
I
looks like.
see like water and like
It's
word,
kind of
like, half
foggy
words.
on the camera, so it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, this focus wasn't great.
So we have Patrick Krasak, World Junior Sweden '93.
Krasak.
Yeah, he's not playing for Sweden. That's just where the tournament was held. What's his jersey say?
DSFR.
CSFR? Is that the Czech Republic? Who's this guy play for? Czechoslovakia. Oh, careful, dude.
Dude, with that.
So we got this kind of an action card, I guess you could say. It's Timu.
Another Solani card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously.
Georgie, did you open your pack yet?
No.
All right, so now Here, we didn't actually show you the
this
pack.
is really bad quality.
I showed
So this,
them.
oh, you did? So that's Wayne Gretzky on there, the great one,
I
aka the
showed
great
them.
one.
I showed them already.
Okay.
So now you open it for me, and I'll show you the cards.
Remember, they're sticky.
Yeah, they're sticky. Ooh, who's this guy?
Okay.
Sergei Klimovich. I wonder if he's related to the Danila Klimovich that we have in the Abbotsford Canucks right now.
We got a Steven.
Stefan Matteau.
Never heard of him.
Ooh.
Sergei Klimovich. Russian. Third pick of Chicago Blackhawks in the 92 entry draft. So, oh, whoops. I'm reading the card instead of seeing what it looks like here. Yeah, interesting. I wonder if that Klimovich is any relation to the one we have here in Vancouver.
I got
We got this action card. It
Martin
doesn't say
McCoy.
who it is
Nice.
because multiple players.
Let me see. Oh, that's the Quebec Nordiques. That's Matt Sundin.
Okay, so I got this guy.
Guy Levesque. It's a very, very hockey-sounding name. Guy Levesque. Although I've never heard of him. He was a small forward.
Yeah, a little bit less one.
Brett Hedican. Francis Cabriolet.
I got.
He had a very good career in the
Is this
NHL.
a Coiler?
Franzus.
Which one is this? The Coiler or?
Kevin Stevens. So Kevin Stevens, he played for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
We got Steve Thomas.
Ooh, I got a goalie here.
Stefan Facette. Yeah, not a bad goalie.
I got a Coiler.
Another sideways card. It
So
is
a
Brad
Coiler right here. If you can
Darno.
see, it's a
Brad
Coiler.
Darno.
Here you
Brad Delgarno.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
another guy I've never heard of. That's the thing about hockey cards. Sometimes you're going to come across people you've never heard of. Back in the day, I knew all the players. Careful when you're pulling that
I
apart.
don't know.
I got a guy with no helmet.
Okay, we got
Craig
goalie.
McTavish. Oh, so Georgia just mentioned something. She goes, I got a guy with no helmet. Craig McTavish was the last player in the NHL. He was grandfathered in. They changed the rules, but he was still playing, and he started without a helmet, and he got to finish his career without a helmet. He was the first guy, or the last guy to go helmetless in the NHL, eventually becoming coach of the Edmonton Oilers, lifetime Oiler. Not a bad guy.
I got.
Oh, we got another legend goalie, Kirk McLean.
Oh, that's a beautiful card. That's a beautiful card. I believe that card has been turned into many artist sketches.
I got a this guy.
Rob DeMaio, I believe he was an American-born player. Where was he? Oh, wrong. He's out from Calgary, Alberta.
I got another goalie.
Might as well be America.
I got another goalie.
Curtis Joseph. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Daddy.
Curtis Joseph, a.k.a. Cujo. Yeah, long career.
We got a Sergio Mozama.
Sergio Momesto. He
Yeah.
was another St. Louis turned Vancouver Canuck. Here we got Dave Gagne.
I have
It looks like,
another goalie.
You've
Looks like a
offended
backup
Edmonton,
goalie.
you've offended Calgary. Who else are you going to offend?
Valerie
Don't listen to that.
Kemsky.
Oh.
Valerie Kemsky.
Valerie Kaminsky. So here we
They're
got.
stuck together.
Yeah, Georgie, I got it.
We got a Scott
Dixon
Melby.
Ward,
Scott Melby.
Scott Mellenby,
I got Dixon Lord. He's a Canuck, but
No.
Brian Scrugland. He was a Montreal Canadian, I believe, and he went over to Florida Panthers.
Looks like I got a checklist.
I have a.
Bob Kudelski,
I'm
never
Bob
heard of him.
Kelsey.
Mart Riskinski.
Martin Ruchinski.
You've heard of him?
Bob?
Bob Dixon?
Bob Kudelski.
Oh, it sounds like someone else.
Okay, thanks for that. Jeremy Roenick. So Jeremy Roenick was the best U.S.-born players of all time. Maybe not all time, but he's don't interrupt. I met him in 2010 for the Olympics, working with NBC. Him and Mike Milbury were some of the hockey commentators for the gold medal, the whole tournament. Super nice guy. He had all the time in the world to talk and take pictures. Mike Milbury, on the other hand, not so much. If you've met him, you know what I mean. Jerk. Sorry, Mike, but you're a jerk. Don't hit me with a shoe. And if for all you old people out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. For you young people, Mike Milbury used to play for the Bruins, and there was a big scrap, and someone in the audience or the spectators said something. Mike Milbury jumped over the glass and started beating a guy with his shoe. Okay? Mike Milbury. What do you got, Georgia? Hold on.
I got a guy with a funny face.
Ray Whitney.
Hey,
Okay, not bad. Linden.
Ooh, I got a one.
I
the
got a
Whalers.
Luca Robitelli.
Okay,
It's
so
a
it's really
hat-trick card.
yeah, it's really funny listening to him. I don't even need to look at the card. He's talking about Luc Robitaille. So lucky Luc Robitaille, French Canadian. He played for the LA Kings for most of his career, and he was an amazing player. He had to share the spotlight with Wayne Gretzky when Gretzky went there. But before Gretzky got there, Robitaille was the guy. Bernie Nichols, I believe, was another one of the great players.
This is his hat-trick
Georgie.
card.
We're done, Georgie. This is Nick Kyprios. Kyprios is he's a commentator these days. I guess he was a bit of a tough guy, but he played for the Capitals before moving on to the Whalers, and then I imagine he played for like 10 other teams after that.
We got a Chris Kontos.
Chris Kontos. I haven't heard that name in a while.
Tampa Bay.
Two packs to open.
We got Joseph Berkey.
Baranek.
Berkey.
Okay, so we got more cards here, but I think that's pretty good. We've opened 6 packs from each box, and
Yeah, 6. So,
we'll check back on see what we got. Maybe we'll just open one more pack. Okay.
but I get to open it. Me. I get to say the card. It's for me. That was Dad. My dad just farted.
We're gonna edit that out.
This one feels good.
My dad
Okay.
just
I feel
farted.
something in this one.
It's mine to open.
Georgie, you're done.
No,
This is for me and Bubs. You got your turn. Okay, so we're gonna open this last pack here. Linden's pulled one out from the middle of the box. I guess he's thinking that it gave him like the right feeling or something like that. So let's have a look, see what he's pulling out.
You can open it because I don't know how to read their names.
Okay, so Jeff Bess, Team Canada. Never actually heard of him.
If we get anything good out, it's mine.
Vinny Danfus, excellent
Montreal Canadian.
Montreal Canadian, yes, but he played for a couple other teams. Dodie Wood, never heard of him. Thomas Nemicki, no.
It's weird that these cards aren't
okay,
all
here we
facing
go.
the same way.
Here we go. So that's Joe Sakic. That's another British Columbia born player, actually Burnaby. We call him, I'm talking about him. We call him Burnaby Joe. There's a street over by the ice rink down the street called Joe Sakic Way. Burnaby Joe, one of the greatest leaders all time, won a Stanley Cup. And he's built Stanley Cup winning teams in the management position. Nobody's ever said a bad thing about Joe Sakic. I think they called him Mr. Sakic on the ice. So this is definitely a
Hard sleeve.
almost like a top pocket find, if you know what I'm talking about there, but definitely hard sleeve. So that'll be, hard sleeve. All right, next card we got here. Bob Gaudreau. Now, I don't know if that's related to Johnny Gaudreau. Yeah, Johnny Gaudreau, but like, and they talk a little bit about this guy, Gaudreau. I don't know. Not sure what's so great about him, but it looks like he scored a hat trick, so it's something. Joe Sacco.
Joe Sakic.
No. Joe Sacco. That's Joe Sacco right there. Anaheim Ducks for all you Mighty Ducks fans. Russ Courtnall again. Tuppo Newman in. Believe he's Finnish. Okay, so Rob Niedermeyer. Rob Niedermeyer, another legendary British Columbia born player. I'm sure he's won the Stanley Cup. I'm not sure which team. Might have been the Devils that he was playing for at the time. Yeah, we can put Rob Niedermeyer in a sleeve. It's not his rookie year, or is it? Oh wow, this is his rookie year because he came from Medicine Hat. He might have been playing with Trevor Linden there. Darren Maley, Don Sweeney, Eddie Olczyk. Really good shot from Eddie Olczyk. Oh, so now here we go.
That's my card.
Cliff Ronning. We call him Uncle Cliff just because we bumped into him at a pancake restaurant and his nephew was there and called him Uncle Cliff. So we just call him Uncle Cliff. But super nice guy as well. Former Vancouver Canuck, number 7. Small, one of the small guys back in the time when they didn't have small guys. So real underdog story with Cliff Ronning. And Jim Peak, or Jim Pak. Okay, so here, this fellow here is Korean, and he's born in South Korea, and he was a real trailblazer for Asian-born hockey players. I don't know if he was the first, but he was definitely a pioneer, and he played for a few years. I guess this is probably his third season. Good for him. Also, we'll put Uncle Cliff, in a sleeve. Brad May, another one-time Vancouver Canuck, tough guy, really nice. I think he's still playing the old timers games. Alexei Zamov is don't really remember too much about him. Shane Corson, legendary Montreal Canadian, went over to the Oilers. I can't remember where he finished his career. I guess you could put him in a sleeve. And, well, I lied. I'm going to open one more of the other box. That's this one here. Upper Deck.
Series 1 NHL Hockey. So they're basically the same, just in different packs.
Are they?
Different packs. They both say Series 1.
I know, but they don't look the same.
They're like from different time periods in 93.
Hard to say. So here we go. We got Ray Bourque. Not the greatest pitcher, but it's a shiny card. Everybody knows who Ray Bourque is. That's definitely a sleeve.
Okay.
Denny Savard. This is not the Denny Savard, is it? Oh, wow. It is Denny Savard. So I didn't know that Denny Savard finished his career in Tampa. He was a Canadian and a Blackhawk, an incredible player. He'd always do the spinoramas. Another small guy that was able to get around other players with his skill.
Sleeve?
Yeah. Sergei Fedorov. He's one of the best Russian-born players of all time.
If we do this with Pokemon, we'll probably get more views.
So he wants to do Pokemon cards because that's what he knows about, but we don't have Pokemon cards. We have hockey cards.
We can get Pokemon cards.
Well, then when we get the Pokemon cards, he'll do all the talking because I don't know nothing about
Yeah,
those.
shut up.
I know about them.
No, you don't, Georgie.
I have a bunch of Pokemon.
Mike Richter, Dean Evison, Pat Peak, Jim Montgomery. Here we go. There's the great one, Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
Shooter's advantage. The key to winning a hockey game is teamwork, and the key to playing good team hockey is passing. You need to know, of course, where your teammates and the opposition are on the ice. A little bit harder is anticipating where they will be in the next 3 seconds. You don't have to make a fancy pass, just try and make the smart one. A good way to beat a defender is the elevated pass. We call those saucer passes now. This is basically a soft version of a wrist shot, lifting the puck and hopefully placing it flat on a teammate's blade. Passing takes time. You need to practice and play with your line mates. Wow, that's some great advice from the great one. Sleeve it up, bro.
So we got 2 Gretzkys now?
I guess. And then, how about that? Corey Hirsch. Corey Hirsch is here. He's playing for the Rangers, but he was a Vancouver Canuck. He was a backup goaltender. This is his rookie year. He was a commentator. Guess he's doing other stuff nowadays. All right. So I guess we'll just wrap it up there for first episode of Trevor and Linden cards and stuff. That's what that says there, but I have to write it backwards, and then the light is shining in it. And
the boxes, we need them. Your boxes, the clear ones that Mom got for you.
okay, yeah. I gotta tend to some stuff. So see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.